Let's Newsstand, and I want to talk about this article I seen from We Got This Covered. Now, I want to be very clairvoyant in the beginning to say not everything We've Got This Covered talks about is obviously reputable or true. These are considerations, but I think they are legit this time. I don't know for sure, but I do think that what we're seeing right now could very be what is happening when we are going on forward with not only the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp situation, but what is going to happen with DC Comics Aquaman 2 movie, right? So, as far as the Aquaman movie went, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I loved that movie. And when I did my review of it, I said Amber Heard as Mara stole the entirety of the show. I hate to even say anything good at this point, but she did fantastic in this role. Now, I want to talk about the possibility of her being removed from Aquaman 2, but more importantly, I want to talk about where they could go from here. And I actually do think of course everybody likes their own ideas, but I do think there is a way to not only introduce Dolphin, and I will get to who that character is in a little bit, but also Garth at the same time. So, let's look at this article. Now, mind you, the person that they got this information from, first and foremost, also told them about the leaks when it came to John Cena playing Vin Diesel's brother, which turned out to be true. The She-Hulk show that's coming to Disney+, another one that was true. And Diana getting her golden eagle armor. All things that were true. So it does seem like this source that they are speaking with is rather reputable. But again, this is all rumors. I want to be clear with that. She, as of right now, has not been removed. She also, as of right now, hasn't been confirmed. So it's kind of still up in the air. And I will put, you may know about the Change.org petition to remove her. I will put that in the pinned comment. Also, I did sign this, and I know a lot of people are divisive about it. I guess the best thing I can say is it is absolutely up to you if you want to sign it. Not only that, but the best way to go about supporting or not supporting this type of situation is with your wallet. It's always with your wallet. When the money's taken away in mass, these people have to kind of listen. We did see that, actually, with Sonic, and it went really well for them. So, let's talk about WB reportedly considering replacing Amber Heard in Aquaman 2. I really do like this news, and I really want to talk about where we're going to go from here. But let's take a look at the article first. It says, the ongoing saga of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's mutual domestic abuse allegations took a shocking turn this week. This article is, I believe, a few weeks old. I am surprised I didn't see it. I'm glad I did now. So, we all know about the actress admitting to hitting Johnny Depp. While this doesn't refute the separate claims that it kind of does. At this point, again, this is 2 weeks old. We've had audio tapes, we've had court documents, we've had documents that were within the defamation suit. We've had a lot of stuff come out saying, this wasn't a going both ways as far as domestic abuse goes. And I did notice somebody point out, and I don't remember your name, I'm sorry, in the comment section, saying that 60% of domestic abuse cases are male. And what's a shame is those cases are hidden, buried, and not covered by mainstream media, and we're seeing that over and over again in this situation. And it's disgusting. It's completely disgusting. So it says the ex-married couple's messy divorce post-separation case has been ongoing for several years now, and the blowback previously is causing Warner Brothers to consider replacing Depp in the Fantastic Beasts franchise. We saw that right away. Right when these allegations came out with Johnny Depp, right away it was like he lost the Fantastic Beasts, or the consideration of it. Not only that, but when it came to Pirates of the Caribbean, they were like, we're going to remake this. It didn't make any sense. There's no reason why he should have gotten those things taken away immediately. Literally almost immediately. But it has been a long time now. A huge couple petitions. And yet still, we are seeing no results when it comes to Amber Heard. This double standard needs to be squashed. It needs to be taken care of. I think honestly, she should go to court and not just a defamation suit, a criminal case. But then again, we don't know that will ever happen, so at least the defamation suit is better than nothing. So, it says now the same studio is flipping their script and thinking about removing Amber Heard from another of their franchises, specifically the DCEU, and that's going to start with Aquaman 2. So it says, we've got this covered, has heard from our sources, the same ones that said Transformers is being rebooted and that Patrick Wilson will return in the aforementioned sequel. I loved him in this. He did a great job. I like him as an actor, but he did a really good job. So, both of which have been since confirmed that replacing Heard is something that actively being discussed right now. As far as a sure thing, it's far from a sure thing, but we've been told from several execs in the studio they want to recast the role of Mera. Now, I want to talk about how they could go from here. So, there's two ways they could go. Now, they could just simply recast Mera. They could say, this was a false Mera, and now we found the real one, and it is, person A, the new actress. Or they could take this a whole new way, and I would love to see this. I don't think it would happen, to be honest with you, but not only could it introduce a new love interest that most people are unfamiliar with within the DCEU, it could introduce Garth. It could introduce him. So, I want to see this happen. Now, what happened with this character? And mind you, I am going off of memory alone, so I haven't read this story in quite some time. She, pre-New 52, fell in love with, at the time, Aquaman was handless. He and her and Garth had been captured. They basically were kind of experimenting on them. And not only that, but they had fed his hands to piranhas. Now, the thing I love about Dolphin with Arthur is the fact that she's also not Atlantean. She is a Earth dweller, so to speak, that had experimentations done on her that caused her to be able to breathe underwater, web fingers, stuff like that. Now, post New 52, she did kind of transform her look. And I love the art that was done by Steven Stajak. It kind of gave her more of an animalistic look. But even so, this character could, in the movies, kind of sway away from that. We could get a brand new origin story for a brand new character and a brand new love interest. Now, when this goes awry, because we know that Arthur and her are not going to stay together forever, because in the story, at least, Mera was gone and she comes back. So, she fell in love again then later on, after some time had passed, with Tempest, Garth, Aqualad, whatever you want to call him at this point. He's got a couple names, right? So, it's a little weird. It is a little weird. But it could work to introduce new characters, unknown characters, into the DCEU. I really like this idea because, to be honest, I love the babies. And Tempest and Dolphin do have a child. And, well, I don't think we've seen Dolphin since Blackest Night, if I can remember correctly. Again, it's been a while since I've read these stories. But, even so, I would love to see this, a new baby in the DCU. Come on, it works for Mandalorian, right? I know that's a baby Yoda. But I'm seeing those things come out, those, plushies and all the different toys, and I'm like, I need this one, and I need this one, and I need that one, and I have to have that one. I love them all. So if you want to get another sort of excitement in the same way that Mandalorian did, you introduce Dolphin, you introduce them with Arthur, kind of go along the same lines. Have the Tempest storyline, and then you get baby, Aqua Baby, right? And we are seeing that in the comics also. Now, again, this is far-fetched that they would even do this, because she's an old character. I think she's from the 60s, if I remember correctly. But she was a good character. She did a good job with what she had. She even had, a weird speech thing there for a while. She had to be taught sign language, and then she basically was able to kind of learn how to speak from, the other team of heroes. So it took her a while. That's because, she was held captive on an alien ship. I think that part's a little far-fetched for movie going, but if they do replace Amber Heard, it is a good second way to not have to just recast Mara. I think it could work. Then again, that's the nerd in me, so I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about Amber Heard being replaced or going totally different route and going by way of Dolphin. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I want to give a huge shout out to my Subscribestar and Patreons. You guys literally make this channel possible. Black Knight Fool, Brucey, Chris C, Dave Ross, David L, Jeffrey Allen Carnes, Sanjuro, Jeremy Burtz, Joe Bustify, Gato Round, Magical Exotic Diamonds, Mighty Pauls, Mike Buckner, Robert, Steve Glasker, Timothy French, Ala's Matt Films, Alexander Trapp, Way Else One, and Troy Reiser. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Don't forget to subscribe and like on the way out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.